Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. How's everyone doing? Let me find my live chat. Catch everything up this morning. Hey, Tracker, Just Jax. How are y'all doing? So, I was going to do a chat on the porch this morning. And, I've just kind of been at a loss for words lately. Um, so I decided to look at the true crime and I saw something about Summer Wells. So I decided just to do a true crime stream this morning. Hey, Kathy. Good morning. I've got to do something, y'all. I just can't sit here because my mind wanders and I get lost in horrible thoughts. You know what I mean? So I've got to just kind of try to get back to normal, do something. Hey, Wayne. Good morning. How are you doing? Anyways, yeah, I just been trying to get back to normal. There's no sense in me just sitting here not doing anything, just lost in thought. I can't function that way. I can't take care of my animals that way. So, I just been trying to go on as normal. Went and let my chickens out this morning. I got a hen still sitting on eggs. Horrible time to be having chicks, but oh well. Give me something to do, I guess. Anyways, I saw an article about Summer Wells. We can hear the emergency scanner audio from the night she was reported missing. See, my mind's been all bumfuzzled, but I didn't know the mom went for a walk and then came back and discovered that Summer was gone. Y'all, something is not freaking right. I mean, how could anyone get in there and take her and nobody hear a car or anything? This case is so crazy. What else did I see this morning about it? Oh yeah, the FBI child abduction team was deployed in the search for Summer Wells. We'll read that. What else? I think that's it. Oh, there's another case I want to read about. This little girl, I guess it says Autumn Hallow. Despite 30 police calls, dad and stepmom starved, withhold water, beat beloved girl to death. So I've not read it, so I'm not sure what's going on with it, but we're going to read it this morning. But first, we're going to take a listen to this audio. Hey, Dare to Be Different. I hope your mind and body are healing. Trying to. Lori, Pamela, let me look at my live chat for a minute. I can only see the top chat. Okay, and I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to heal and just accept things and try to get back to normal. You know, there's no sense. It's not doing any good, guys, to sit here with my mind in this type of shape. And just keeping to myself and stuff. No, that's not good. That's not good for me. That's why I need to try to do my YouTube and true crime if I can. I need to do something fun like tie-dye shirt or something. Okay. A Tennessee news outlet has obtained emergency scanner audio from the day Summer Wells was reported missing. The parents of 5-year-old Summer Wells reported her missing from her Hawkins County home on the evening of June 15th. There have been conflicting reports regarding what Summer's parents told police about the circumstances of her disappearance, which a Tennessee Bureau of Investigation spokesperson said are still unclear. But the audio shows that Summer's mother reportedly said she had gone for a walk before coming home to discover her daughter was missing. I just don't believe that. Okay, let's just listen to this.
Emergency dispatchers, the night Summer Wells disappeared. Take a listen. Open Hill Road off of Beach Creek should be the first residence on your right. Reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home, now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
Again, audio from police scanner traffic that evening. Dispatchers referenced Summer Wells as a 4-year-old. We now heard that correction the following day that, in fact, she is 5 years old.
Drag racing has its consequences.
Okay. Lori, thank you for the super chat. Let me get over here to my live chat. Thank you so much. Hey, you two monitors, Emily. Okay, guys. So y'all know what kind of state my mind's been in. So I'm all behind on this case. Usually I know the freaking facts. So where was the dad at? Can someone answer me that in the chat? Where was the dad at when she went missing? So she's just down in this room playing by herself? Like, I don't understand. Hey, Sue, soul sister, good morning. It's good to see you. Charlie, I don't know if I said hi to you. Good morning. My mind's all bumfuzzled, and I don't know what I'm doing half the time, guys, so you have to overlook me. The dad was at work. Okay, this is a bull crap story. This is a bull crap story. There's no way someone got in there and got her without anybody knowing. Why would she go for a walk and leave her child unattended? Something happened. I believe the little girl drowned or she got water down in her lungs and done a dry drowning, and the mom discarded her body somewhere far away from the property and come up with this story. He said he was at work 1 hour away, but it's a lie. And probably the reason they didn't call 911 or anything is because they're on drugs and stuff. CPS has been involved with them before. I mean, you can look at the little girl and tell she wasn't taken care of. Even in those TikTok videos, shows her playing out in the rain, barefooted, all kinds of trash around. There's nothing wrong with being barefooted out in the yard playing in the rain. But goodness gracious, look at that place. There's probably nails and everything there. You know what I mean? You can just tell she wasn't taken care of properly. The dad seems tore up from what I've seen, like all teary-eyed and stuff. Something tells me he may not know what happened to Summer. But I think the mom does. That's just what I think. This case is, I know, it just don't make any sense. I'll probably change my opinion and theory, but I definitely don't think anyone took her. I don't. I really don't. I don't have any proof of that. That's a very pathetic situation going on here. Yeah, it is. It is. Well, I hope and pray that they find her safe and sound. Is it possible she got out of the house and wandered off? Yeah, but I think they would have found her by now. I really do. I really think they would have found her. The tracking dogs should have been able to have tracked her scent. I really don't either, Gabby, but I'm going to voice my opinion anyways. I like to theorize. The mom did it for sure. Yeah, she's definitely involved, Charlie. I agree with you. She's definitely involved. Okay. And the FBI is going to break her if she is involved. Now, the dad said she took a lie detector test and passed it. You know, there's been people that's passed lie detectors before and they were actually guilty of the crime, you know? That happens a lot. Okay, let's look at this other article. And then I want to read about this other little girl. I want to read about the FBI abduction team here that's being deployed. If she's involved, they'll find out. They will find out. Drugs made her paranoid. Yeah. 11 days, no food or water. Don't sound good. Being found alive. I know it. Yeah, I don't. I hate to say this, but I have a feeling Summer's not on this earth anymore. But I'm hoping that I'm wrong. That mother, she looks mean as hell. In some of her pictures, she really does. Something's not right about her. I did see something, they put out a statement. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on a minute. Let me read about this FBI child abduction. And I saw a video from WJHL that the mother and grandmother put out a statement. Okay, the FBI's child abduction rapid deployment team is part of the search for Summer Wells, who was reported missing from her East Tennessee home on June 15th. Multiple local, state, and federal agencies have joined the extensive search for the missing 5-year-old from Hawkins County, Tennessee. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said at a press conference Thursday that investigators have followed hundreds of leads but still have very little concrete information about where the missing girl could be. A TBI spokesperson has also said that authorities are not clear about the circumstances of Summer's initial disappearance. Okay. FBI Affairs Officer Daryl DeBusk said in a statement obtained by WJHL that the FBI Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team was part of the search effort. This is what the FBI said. We have deployed our Child Abduction Rapid Deployment, also called CARD team. FBI CARD teams consist of highly trained and experienced subject matter experts, including of FBI agents, intelligent analysis, and behavioral analysis profilers. CARD also utilizes resources from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children and a variety of search teams. CARD teams provide on-the-ground investigative, technical, analytical, and resource assistance during non-family child abductions, ransom child abductions, and mysterious disappearances of children. While Summer Wells's parents, Don Wells and Candace Bly Wells, have faced intense public scrutiny, investigators have said the parents have been cooperative in the investigation. Authorities have not ruled out foul play. Anyone with information is urged to call the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office 423-272-7121 or the TBI at 800 TBI find. Let me tell you, they will break her. If the parents are involved, that team, the child abduction team, they will find out. They got people there that's going to be, analyzing their behavior and everything during their interviews with police authorities. Let me look at the chat for a minute. The dogs, I think the dogs would have picked up her scent too. Any footage of the cruel mother? Not as I know of. Something about alcohol. Okay, so I guess the day Summer went missing, they went swimming, Pamela. And I guess there was a 15-year-old there. And Candace gave the 15-year-old alcohol. That shows you what kind of person she is. I think something happened. And she got rid of the body and came up with this story. That's what I think. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Let me go look at something. I did see a video about the grandparents putting out a statement. Grandmother. My bad. I don't know if we watched this yesterday, but hold on. Freaking ads. We'll listen to this, see what it says. I can't remember if we listened to this yesterday or not.
Search for 5-year-old Summer Wells, the Hawkins County girl at the center of a Tennessee Amber Alert. 10 days have passed since she was reported missing And that's where we begin. News Channel 11 at 5 o'clock on this Friday. Thank you for being with us. I'm Josh Smith.
I'm Sarah Diamond. Now, authorities did not hold a news briefing today in the case. They said previously there will not be daily briefings when there are no new developments. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation posted on social media the agency has received 394 tips since family members reported Summer missing the evening of June 15th. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, and is about 3 feet tall.
In the 10 days since she was reported missing, search teams from over 100 agencies, teams from 6 states have spent endless hours searching for the missing 5-year-old. And they've covered, they say, over 3,000 acres in the area near her home on Ben Hill Road in the Beech Creek community of Hawkins County, where she was last seen. And that's where Bianca Murray joins us live tonight. She's near the Search Command Center.
Bianca, you spoke with Summer's mother and grandmother today. What did they tell you?
Josh and Sarah, I took a trip down to Ben Hill Road this afternoon with a friend of the Wells family. Now, that's where the Wells family lives. I met Summer's mom and grandmother, neither of whom felt up to doing an on-camera interview, but they spoke to me about how much they miss Summer. In a statement, Summer's mom, Candace Wells, told me she knows Summer would never leave her home alone. Summer's grandmother, Candace Hera, told me in a statement, quote, "Bring my grandbaby home. She is a lovely baby, and we're so thankful for everyone looking for her. We yelled and looked for her as much as we could. She was just gone. It's devastating." The Wells family told me today that they don't want to go on camera because they don't want to give any more reason for people on social media to spew negativity at them. And they tell me that they are getting quite a bit of negativity right now. Tonight at 6, you will hear from a family friend who is begging for compassion for the family at this point. Live in Beech Creek, I'm Bianca Murray for News Channel 11.
Okay, guys, something just went through my mind. Could it be possible that the mom really, I mean, there's a bad home life there. She's not taken care of right. Drugs involved, everything. But could it be possible that she went for a walk and Summer went after her or tried to follow after her? Maybe she didn't know it. Maybe after she'd gone out of sight and some weirdo came by and just grabbed her. That's a possibility, but something's not right. Like, I'm not going to spew negativity at them, and say horrible things, but I mean, like, something is just not right. So the grandmother was home at this time too? Can someone answer me that in the chat? I've got to get back to my live chat here, y'all. Mute myself. I've got to get back to my live chat here, y'all. Okay, there I am muted. Hey, everyone that came in that I didn't see. Hey, Mika. That's a very good possibility. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, maybe she realized, her mom went for a walk. Maybe her mom was done going out of sight and she went after. It's either that or the mom, there was an accident or something and she panicked for some reason. I don't understand people who do that. Like Kyle I don't understand people, who there's an accident and they don't call 911. They just get rid of their kid, discard them. They were planting flowers, the mom, grandmother, and Summer. Summer went inside, spoke to the brothers, and then no one can find her. Wow. It's like she just disappeared into thin air. If that was the case, the mother would be hysterical. Yeah. Good point, Charlie. I'm just trying to think of all possibilities, But the dog stopped at the end of the road, I believe. I'm telling you, it happens all the time. A weirdo comes by, sees a kid, and tries to snag them. Look what happened to that little girl in Florida at the bus stop a while back. Thank God she got away from him. But, she's just waiting on the bus playing with some slime, and he just so happened to drive by, and he turned back around and tried to snag her. And it was caught on video. If he had have gotten her into that vehicle, she wouldn't be on this earth right now, I don't think. Because he would have raped her and killed her because she could identify him. Right? You know how these weirdos are. I don't know. It's just like a damn mystery. I just don't understand what happened to her. Everybody's at freaking home and she just freaking disappears. Could she have got into something and gotten stuck playing and died? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely drugs going on. And if there's drugs going on, I thought, well, one of the weirdos that they get it from or sell to could have come and snagged her. Could have come through the woods and snagged her. Who knows? But if the dog stopped at the end of the road, that says something. I just don't know if I believe the mother's story or not. It's a good possibility that kid died and the mother got rid of the body. Counterfeit drugs they had in their possession. I know. Counterfeit drugs. Don't matter if they're fake drugs. You still get the same charges. It's crazy how the world's become. I don't really know what kind of drugs that they're on. More than likely, pills or meth. Dogs are never wrong. I know it. That's what I always say too. A dog's nose is hardly ever wrong. I mean, they have dogs that can pick up a scent of a dead body underwater. I kid you not. It's freaking amazing. It's amazing. If her scent ended, if the dog couldn't track just to the end of the, driveway or whatever, then that means she went out of there somehow. Has it been said if the police have searched the house and property yet for sure? That's a good question. Usually I would know these things, but I've just had so much going on. They don't think they look like the meth heads I see every day working in public service. I was just kind of thinking that the dad looks kind of healthy. Maybe they just have like a pill problem. Who knows? Maybe they aren't on any right now. I don't know. Dogs have like 1,000 times more than humans. Yeah, the scent, yeah. Dogs are amazing. It's like Orrin and Orson West case. They just disappeared. No, they didn't just disappear. Those parents killed them. Got rid of the bodies. There are dogs that can even sense trauma in an area. Fight or flight leaves certain scent in the air. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how dogs are. Their abilities are amazing. Okay, let me see if there's anything else to try to catch us up on this case. Me and whoever else needs to be called up. Okay, TBI, Summer Wells case outside the norm as circumstances surrounding disappearance remain uncle. Okay. Hold on just a minute. We're going to listen to this one for a minute. Did y'all listen to Thursday's press briefing? Here's something about family. Hold on a minute. Let's listen to this. And then I want to read about the other case. Who knows? We may listen to a couple videos. I'm trying to catch up on this case because I'm so lost.
Breaking news at 6, day 9 in the search for 5-year-old Summer Wells, and investigators say they are heartbroken and extremely frustrated as the case is taking longer than usual to resolve. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Sarah Diamond.
I'm Josh Smith. Take a look at some new photos of Summer Wells that we obtained today. Summer's mother shared these with us. In a news briefing late this afternoon, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said the search for Summer is, quote, definitely outside the norm when it comes to the standard amount of time for a missing persons case like this.
Typically, in an investigation like this one, we have some idea of where the case is headed and what might have happened within a few days. In this situation, despite doing everything within our power and exploring all avenues, the circumstances leading to Summer's disappearance remain unclear.
News Channel 11's John Janko is at today's news briefing. John, are investigators hopeful at this point that they will find Summer?
Sarah and Josh, while search teams and investigators are physically and mentally exhausted, I can tell you that they all remain hopeful. Leslie, at this point in the search and investigation, do you believe Summer Wells is still alive?
We hope so, but honestly, we just don't know. I mean, we're holding out hope, doing everything we can. Obviously, we typically would have found a child at this stage in the investigation, so honestly, we just don't know.
Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson again made a plea to those who live in Beech Creek, Sullivan, and Hawkins counties to check and recheck their security or trail cam footage. In the desperate search for Summer Wells, he also had another request.
So if the general public that lives in this area will go back and search their outbuildings, their barns, their hay fields. Now it's mowing season, so when they mow, they need to pay attention. And if you have a resident that cannot search their property themselves, if they'll call my office at 423-272-4848, I will send an officer to your residence to search your property for you.
106 agencies are participating in the search for Summer Wells. You're looking at new video the TBI released this afternoon of crews conducting line searches in the Beech Creek area near where Summer was last seen. The TBI says the purpose of these searches is to ensure every inch of ground has been covered. They've covered about 4.6 square miles of terrain so far. That's about 3,000 acres. Captain Tim Coop of the Churchill Rescue Squad says they've covered multiple ground multiple times. He said different eyes in different search teams may discover something someone else didn't notice. Live in the Beech Creek community, John Janko, News Channel 11.
John, thank you very much.
Since I started Noom, I've lost 70 pounds.
Okay, guys. Something's definitely weird. I mean, it's possible she could have went off by herself, but I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see, and let's just all pray for her. I'm just totally bumfuzzled. Just totally bumfuzzled. Let me get back to my own chat here so I can see everybody, and we will move on to this other horrific case. I just saw the title. I thought it was interesting when asked about the parents' lie detector test. They said their only comment that it is used as an investigative tool, which tells me they are looking at the parents. Oh, you know, they are definitely looking at the parents. I mean, they have really no leads and nowhere to go. Yes, Emily, I do, honey. I do. If you can email me, I'll give it to you. Only girl and family can be very traumatic for a little girl, and there's a good chance for neglect. Yeah, I definitely think that she wasn't taken care of properly. Gina, read my comment. Okay, let me scroll back up. Hey, Annie. So with me knowing nothing about this, do you guys think the mom had something to do with this? Yes, I do. Okay, let me find Gina. Watch her head. She says She has hope, but shakes her head no. Yeah, she is the same agent that worked on the Evelyn Boswell case. She knows something's up with the mom. And they will find out. They will find out, guys. If she is involved, they will break her. They're trained to do these things. Okay, let's see. Let me share something else with y'all. I wanted to read this. Autumn Hallow. I guess that's how you say that. Let's see what happened to this little girl. Despite 30 police calls, dad and stepmom starve, withhold water, and beat beloved girl to death. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being a child, having someone beat on you and starve to death? People like that needs to be took out and freaking put to pasture, as they say. Oh, I see Aria in the chat. I missed you, hun. Y'all hold on a second. Let me let Smokey out. I'll be right back. If not, he'll pee in my house. Here, Bubba. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'll have to get back up and let him in. He's old, and if I don't get up and let him out, he will use the bathroom in the house. Okay. The father and stepmother of slain Minnesota girl Autumn Hallow admitted in court this week that they killed the child while doling out punishment. An autopsy revealed that 8-year-old Autumn had atrophied, is that how you say that? Atrophied muscles and significant hair loss, puncture wounds on her head, bleeding to the brain in the abdomen, bruises on her hips and hands. Autumn's father, Brett Jason Hallow, and her stepmother, Sarah Kay Hallow, pleaded guilty to second-degree murder Monday at the Sherburne County Courthouse. In August 2020, police began an investigation after a call concerning a girl submerged in a bathtub at the Hallows Elk River apartment. When deputies arrived, they found blood in the bathroom. They found the girl, identified as Autumn, in a bedroom while her stepmother attempted CPR. She had blue fingers and a stiff body, according to police. Based on the condition of Autumn's body, law enforcement believed she had been deceased for some time, the charges said. The Hallows told investigators the stepmother had checked on Autumn in the shower and found her face down in the water. Brett Hallow moved the girl to the bedroom while his wife called 911. Sarah Hallow said the girl had not been eating lately but was in good health. Autumn's biological mother, Kelsey Cruz, told investigators that the Hallows had kept her away from her daughter since January, citing coronavirus concern. The last time she saw Autumn, she said she appeared normal for her age. There's those two son of a bitches. Look at that ugly bitch. Prior to the court hearing, two of the couple's other children, a 6-year-old son and a 10-year-old daughter, told investigators that the parents tied up Autumn with a belt, put her in a sleeping bag when she is being bad. Being bad apparently entailed urinating on the floor or in her clothing or trying to eat food. Sometimes they would tie Autumn's hands behind her back with a shirt, the 6-year-old said. Autumn had to sleep restrained, with only her head out of the sleeping bag, the children said. Jesus. Sarah Holloway ultimately admitted that they took turns beating Autumn in the bathroom, where she had been forced to stay for at least 3 days. The stepmother also admitted they withheld food and water from Autumn. At the time of her death, Autumn weighed 33 pounds. Her official cause of death was listed as, according to an investigative report by ABC5 in Minneapolis, at least 30 calls were made to police in connection with the Hallows. Most of the calls concerned screaming and shouting coming from the couple's apartment. One caller told police that she could hear loud screaming and crying of a juvenile from an unknown apartment. She also heard what sounded like an adult hitting a child. Oh, bless her sweet heart. Other calls happened during custody arguments between Cruz and Brett Hollow. In 2019, Cruz reported that her child had suspicious injuries. Earlier this year, Cruz contacted police when her ex failed to deliver Autumn to her. The father did not bring the daughter down, police wrote, according to People. Between May 10th and August 2nd, court documents indicate that Cruz called the police 5 times concerning her daughter. The report indicates that she had been unable to establish contact, whether in person or by phone, with Autumn or Brett for over 2 weeks. Along with second-degree murder, the pair pleaded guilty to multiple child abuse charges involving the 2 other children in the home. Formal sentencing is scheduled for September. Prosecutors said both convicts will likely face at least 40 years in prison. They need to face life in prison. I mean, they tortured that poor little girl. Can you imagine the hell that she went through? They should be took out in the middle of the street and beat with a freaking stick. That's my opinion on it. Beat with a freaking stick. That is freaking horrible. Hold on, guys. Let me let smoke in. Okay. Yes, I heard that she had an aunt that disappeared in 2009. Isn't that weird? And now she has disappeared. Just like totally disappeared. These things go on every day. What cases come to our attention is the choice of the media. I know it. There are so many cases like this. So many children, as we're sitting here chatting right now, are being abused and tortured. It's so sad. Breaks my heart. I hate to think about it. It really gets to me. It causes me anxiety and stuff when I read about what these kids have to endure. Let's see what else is going on. What are you guys going to get into today? Here's a weirdo. Suspected child sex predator caught behind dumpster with child. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else is on here. Ooh, here's someone at Crime Stories. On vacation, woman vanishes during trip with friend to Aruba, just like Natalie Holloway. We'll read this, but I want to look at the chat, see what y'all are saying. I would like to do something fun tonight. That way I'm just like not sitting here by myself, guys. I've got a tie-dye kit. I may tie-dye tonight on a live stream. I'm not for sure. I need to make myself do something fun. Because when I just sit here by myself, my mind wanders about all the bad things that's going on, you know? And I get like really deep lost into it. And it's all I can think about. So I need to like occupy my brain. Let's see what this is. Robin Gardner, 35-year-old native of Bethesda. What? I can't say that. Maryland was reported missing during a luxury snorkeling vacation in Aruba. Gary Giordano, a friend who took her on vacation trip to the island, made the report. Miss Gardner was seen leaving a local restaurant earlier in the day. Giordano, I don't know how to say that. I don't know. He told police that they went snorkeling together. He indicated that the currents were getting strong and they decided to go back to shore. He said he lost his sight of Miss Gardner and he thought she had been taken offshore by the strong currents. But when authorities and local citizens say they noticed that Giordano was sweating profusely and had a noticeable scratch on his neck. Wow. Local authorities searched the immediate area with no luck. They eventually brought in cadaver dogs to try to find Miss Gardner, but nothing was found. Police then became aware that he had taken out a $1.5 million life insurance policy on Miss Gardner, naming him the beneficiary shortly before the trip to Aruba. I'm trying to pronounce his name, Giordano or something. Giordano, I think. Something. Gary Giordano. That's interesting. I would play it, but we'll get in trouble with Nancy Grace. It's an interesting story. Aruba, don't go to Aruba on vacation. Bad things happen in Aruba, it looks like. Look at Natalie Holloway. I feel so bad for her dad and her mom. Did y'all watch that series her dad did when he went back to Aruba with the private investigators and everything? All them son of a bitches that was involved with her in her disappearance, they got their damn karma. I believe you get back what you put out into this universe. You know what I mean? You reap what you sow. The American guy, he got stabbed, a couple of years ago down in Florida. So, Cece, I sent you the information on the ant to read. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I will read up. Hey, Kay. Sorry if I missed saying hi to anyone, guys. I've just been going through so much and my mind's not functioning right. So you got to kind of overlook me right now. I mean, I have been like severely traumatized. Natalie Holloway's mom married John Bonet's dad. I thought they dated. I thought he married someone else. Is that who he ended up marrying? Wow. I mean, I just can't imagine my child going missing and never finding out what happened to him. Can you imagine that? I mean, I've watched movies about it and stuff, but I can't imagine not knowing where Timothy was at and what happened to him. The ringleader is in South America prison for killing another woman. Yeah. And his dad was involved too, Cement Shoes. His dad helped cover it up. I believe they got Natalie probably back to his house that night from the bar, and they probably raped and killed her, strangled her, or let her overdose, maybe drugged her. I don't know. But then they went and got rid of the body. And his dad, I believe his dad was like a lawyer or something, right? His dad helped him. I believe his name is something like Jordan Vandersloot. Yeah, it's something like that. It's Vandersloot. I know that. The last name is Vandersloot. And you know, some woman married him. Yeah, some woman married him. After he, been convicted of killing one woman and suspected of killing Natalie Holloway. Sloot. Hell, I can't pronounce nothing right now, guys. I need to try to get a hold of myself. I'm feeling a lot better than I was feeling. I've just been through a lot in the last couple weeks, like a whole lot. 8-year relationship, he totally discarded me and the dogs. My dog died, Chloe. I had to rehome my goat, but thank God she's at my uncle's and she's got a good home there. But it's really messed with my mind. It really has. That's why I wanted to do a true crime stream this morning. Hey, faithful one. And try to get my mind off things. Try to get back to my normal life. I just can't sit here, guys, and think about this stuff all the time. You know what I mean? Women attracted to these predators are mentally unwell. I know it. I know it. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how someone could be attracted to a child killer or these serial killers. Oh, Cece, I'm sorry to hear this. Yes, that's why I can't focus and stuff. You're a strong lady. I know. I'm gonna try to get through this. I just don't even feel like myself, guys. Cece, you're grieving. Be kind to yourself. Yeah. Thanks, Sue. Yeah, Chloe. Yeah, I mean, I've just been so numb and stuff. I've not even really got to grieve Chloe or anything. So that's why I'm going to like make myself, when I'm here by myself, just get on my YouTube channel and do something. You can get the goat back. Yeah, I mean, my uncle will give it back to me. Yeah, well, see, I'm going to be able to stay here, but like I'm going to have to like put up with him. Like guys, yesterday, like he's like, I don't even know this person. I don't even know this person. He took off and went kayaking with his so-called nephew. He probably really did go kayaking with his nephew, but he just left me and the dogs here. Didn't go, I mean, ask us if we needed anything, just took off. I've got dog food and stuff. Won't even take me out to the store. I'm serious, y'all. Here's the thing. I can't pay all these bills by myself, Charlie. Like I don't make hardly anything on my YouTube channel. I make about $100 and some a month, usually, maybe, sometimes barely 100. And I'm half crippled, and I just got my Medicaid, and I just started the process of signing up on my disability. Yeah, and my dogs are here, and really, like, my mom was going to let me come over there, but she really didn't want me to, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. She really didn't want me to. So I'm kind of just like freaking got myself in a freaking bind. I mean, he is a freaking cold-hearted. He told me it wasn't his problem that I could never go anywhere. Really? It's not his problem, but I'm taking care of his dog Smokey. It's totally abandoned. Hey, he can kiss my ass. I will never, ever, ever forgive him. I don't want to be friends with him. I don't want to be nothing with him. He has treated me horribly. Horribly. Like a piece of trash. So, whatever. He's going to get his karma. I don't even have any words, guys. I don't even know what to say about it. I just feel, I don't know. Yeah, I can do it without him. I can. I just need to forget about him and just, realize and accept He don't give two craps about me or our dogs or our 8-year relationship or anything. He just wants to go out and do what he wants to do, and I'm taking care of the dogs. Yeah, I am. And Smokey could not even get around if it wasn't for me because he's blind. He knows how to go down the steps and use the bathroom and come back, you know. Yes, he will regret this cement shoes. He will. He will totally regret this. But see, I've got to quit, mentioning anything to him. Like, I got to just ignore him and act like he don't bother me somehow. So, basically, I feel like he acts like, he just like totally wants us out of his life. But what it is he wants to go run around and he don't want, me to do anything or anybody else to have me. It's not going to work. That's not going to work. When his ass is out having fun and my dogs are asleep in the evenings, if I want to go out with a friend for a couple hours, I'm going to. And that's just the way it is. I'm not going to sit here constantly by myself. Yes, I have my YouTube channel, but, I need to get out a little bit. Yeah, exactly, Pamela. I've thought about everything he said to me. Hold on, guys. Come on, Skylar. I have thought about everything that he has said to me over and over and over in my brain. I get lost in my own thoughts. That's why I said I had to do a stream this morning. Yeah, it's hard to do if you got to see somebody every day. I mean, they just freaking leave you sitting here like you're just freaking nothing. Like your feelings don't matter, your well-being don't matter to them anymore. I mean, it's just, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Exactly, cement shoes. Hey, he's ruined himself with me. I don't forgive people for shit. If I think I just need to show him I can go on without him and, just not even speak to him. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Oh, if he thinks my DMs aren't full, he's freaking crazy. He's freaking crazy. I could have had a date last night, and I don't go out with those type of people anymore. I'm pretty straight-laced. I just like smoke me some weed, maybe drink a beer. But so I chose not to. I chose to stay away from that crowd. But I've been offered to go like 4-wheeler riding with somebody that's a pretty good person. And I'm going to. Not when he's around, of course, but I'm alone a lot, especially on the weekends. So I'm going to be getting out there and having me a little bit of fun. And I'm not going to tell him anything about it. Yeah, I'm on my way to get my disability, and I just got my Medicaid too, so going to be finally getting my leg fixed eventually, and then, I'll get my life together. Hey, Susie. Skylar, what do you want? Oh my gosh, this beagle drives me crazy, guys. She is so demanding. But you know, the dogs have been pretty laid back right now because they can tell something's out of sorts. You deserve any and all fun out of life. Yeah, I'm going to get out and have some fun. What he has done to you is horrific, and he's not worth your time. Take back your power. He doesn't deserve you. I know it, Wayne. Yeah, I feel like that the more he sees that it bothers me, the more he does to me, and the more cold he is to me. But I believe if I would just like don't text him, don't say anything about discarding us like trash, because that's what pisses me off, man. It really pisses me off. Just don't say anything to him. That's what I need to do and show him. There are 51 people with you right now. What the heck are you talking about? You are far from alone. I can't believe I've got that many people watching me. Thanks, guys. I appreciate everybody's support. I need to turn this into like a YouTube series, what I'm going through, but I just don't even know. Like, I'm just like so lost right now. I don't even know what to say. Yes, take your power back, rise above him, and don't talk to him. I know it. That comment reminds me of Chris Watts. He said, please be careful. I am. I'm not going to say like, I'm not going to like be like, oh, I'm going out with a man or anything like that. I'm just really going to leave him be. I really am. He's made his bed. He can freaking lay in it. He doesn't deserve to even, he don't deserve to even look at me. Really. He has really done me dirty. Really. And I'm like in shock over it. I think he is. I've always said he was a narcissist because he'd always say, I'm always right. I'm always right. I'm never wrong. Ignore him. Don't feed him nothing. Yeah. That's what I got to do. I got to be stronger, guys. I've got to be stronger. I mean, he can see that this has destroyed me. God removes someone from your life. Let them know someone much better is on the way. CC hugs. Yeah. Alley Cat. I meant to say let them go. Yeah, Alley Cat. I need to. Just let him go. And just, whatever. Screw him. He can kiss my ass. I've never seen anyone act like him before in my life. I would never treat anyone like that. Especially after being together all them years. All of a sudden, he's been abusive for years to you. Let him go. You deserve better. Yeah, he has. He has. You know what he told me? He said, you done this to yourself. You have your YouTube channel. He said, you run your mouth back to me. You told me I was mentally abusive. I said, well, you were. You are. You are. When you sit there and call people names, they're not calling you names or anything. That's mental abuse, especially when you know they have PTSD and been through trauma. I never could understand it. I don't know. He thinks he's cool shit with his motorcycle and stuff. He's really a piece of shit for how he's treated me. No, I'm not his property, and I don't have nothing. I mean, I'm still hurt and stuff and in shock, but I don't want nothing to do with him. I really don't. I don't want anything to do with him. A real man would never say that. I know it. Believe it or not, he is jealous that you have support from your YouTube supporters. Be careful, but be strong. Yeah. It's been a coming, CC. Remember this. I know. I know it. It's just the way that, man, he has left me here with nothing and stuff and took off. And then he took off and left yesterday. And, he's like, it's not my problem if you can't go anywhere. See, guys, that don't even make sense, because one of the reasons I can't go off and go camping and stuff is because, like, his dog is so sick. I could take my dogs camping with me. Have them on their cables, tied up. See, that's what I'm saying. He just wants rid of us. He don't even make sense. Bad people view your trauma as weakness. Yeah. I don't even know what to say about him besides he's a piece of shit. That's the way I feel about him right now. He has treated me horribly. Confusion is normal right now. Yeah, I'm very confused. I'm in shock. I'm hurt. I feel numb. But yet, when I think about the things that he has said to me and the way he has treated me like trash, I don't want nothing to do with him. But I'm still pissed off about it. You know what I mean? He hit you where it hurts. It's so hard on your self-esteem. Yeah, I didn't have good self-esteem anyways. Speak at one, you will get there in time. Yeah. You've been traumatized by him. Yeah. I mean, I don't even feel like my own damn self. Really. I'm just like now, this morning, feeling mentally better to where I can actually get up and do stuff and get stuff done, but I still find my mind wandering. That's why it sucks being here alone. Now it's time to plan your future without him. I know it. Good, keep talking through it, honey. I'm listening. Oh, thank you, Emily. Yeah, I mean, I about go crazy here, sitting here by myself. I mean, I can't even focus to watch YouTube drama. I try to watch some damn YouTube drama to get my mind off of it. It's his audacity that you dwell on, not wanting him back, but disbelief he could stoop so low. Yes, cement shoes. Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, I mean, he's like a person I don't even freaking know. No, he wants you to stay home and take care of all that. You carry the weight of things. He goes off and doesn't deal with it. It's textbook on his part. Yeah. Oh, Maggie, I love y'all too. Make it breathe. I will, hun. Gosh. Cece, you were alone even when he was there. He trusts you. Yeah. Any other way to help you with money besides PayPal? I don't have like Cash App and stuff. I need to get that. Not besides like Super Chat on YouTube. Thanks, Wayne. Bluebird on my shoulder. CC, did you hear that they're going to close the other buildings around the building? Collapse. No, I didn't hear. I saw that. I've been watching that on the news. That's horrible. Well, he's supposedly kayaking with his nephew. They're out getting drunk. That's what they're doing, partying. And, I'm just talking about like when I'm not streaming, I'm just like, I've been, really not streaming that much and keeping to myself. I got to quit doing that. No cement shoes. It said that they will not release the hold on it until you confirm that you got what you ordered, because they think you ordered something from me. And it says you have to confirm it. You have to somehow go back in to where you sent that to me and actually click on the transaction and scroll down. And somewhere down there, it will ask you if you got your product or whatever. I've had this happen to me before, but now I can't fix it to where it was like a virtual purchase. It wasn't a purchase at all, but you know what I mean? Yeah. I've been trying to think of another solution for cement shoes, but I don't know. Besides you going into the transaction, because when I viewed it yesterday, like when I open up my PayPal and go into it, and I click where you sent me that, when I scroll down, it has a place where you can confirm if you got your whatever, purchase whatever. Of course, I couldn't confirm it because it's not me, it's you. CC, please get Cash App. I can't seem to send money on PayPal. It works for everyone but you. I've tried to send it several times. Email app or Facebook app. Yep. Venmo, CC. Okay. Let me write that down, guys. Hold on or I'll forget. What is it, guys? What are y'all doing? I'm going to have to get off here in a minute. The dogs are wanting something from me. Let me write this down. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Francis. How are you? I was in an emotional abusive relationship with my ex-husband. I still have body issues. Yeah, I mean, he has totally messed up my brain, y'all. And you know what? I keep telling myself in my own brain, he is not sad and crying over you. So why are you crying over him? You know, he is going on with his life, having fun. He don't give an F about us at all. Not even smoking. It's all about having fun or whatever, getting us out of his life. So I've got to try to get back to living, y'all. To living, basically. Because I've just been like a prisoner of my own freaking mind, and all I think about is what he says to me and what he has done to me. So, that's one reason I wanted to do my YouTube this morning. Is this his pathetic midlife crisis? Yes, it is, Wayne. Yes, it is. CC, my ex was married 3 times. Now what? Since 97, he's alone and lonely now. Wow. You're not crying over him. Crying because it's not what you wanted it to be. Yes, Charlie. Yes, that's the way I feel. Yeah. And just how, we was just so easy to discard. I mean, like, it's freaking cruel. It is. It's cruel, guys. I'm going to have to order, like, I need some razors, things like that. I'm going to have to order that from freaking Amazon. Because he won't even take me to do that. He only offers to bring stuff. Time he asks me if I want something, I say no. I say no. I would rather freaking die than ask him to bring me anything to eat, drink, or anything, guys. The dogs need your attention, Cece. We will be here when you come back. You got to try to enjoy the time because it's your time. Put him out of your mind. Yeah, well, I need to get packing to work. Moving truck comes next week, and I'm overwhelmed. See y'all later. We'll email you later today. Okay, Emily, good luck moving. Just Jacks. I run the bulk of my business through PayPal. It's the only reason I know how to use any tech. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Well, I'm going to get off here. Y'all will probably, I'll talk to y'all later because I'm just not going to sit here all quiet by myself. I'm going to have to like do some streams. Hell, I might tie dye later. Who knows? But I'm just not going to sit here and think, you know. I want to get myself cleaned up and try to be on camera, and we may tie dye and chat tonight. More than likely, that's what's going to happen. Thank you, Emily. Email me later. Thank you, sweetie, for the super chat. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here. Thanks for chatting and supporting me. I really appreciate it, guys. Because, I mean, I really don't have anywhere to turn right now, I feel like. Besides my YouTube channel and my friends on here. So I really appreciate it. But anyways, y'all have a great day. I'll talk to y'all later. Be safe, be kind, and peace.